I'm here with Adam. Adam, what's one piece of real estate investing advice that was super impactful for you?
Never inherit a property with tenants. So if you're gonna buy a rental straight up, do not, mainly because even if a landlord shows you statements, shows you proof of them paying rent, you don't really know their relationship with the landlord. You don't know what kind of agreement they've made. The landlord could be selling because he knows that maybe their tenant's gonna run on hard times and they don't want to deal with the mess.
Yeah, Adam, that's exactly what I did wrong on my first purchase.
Yeah.
I didn't have an investor agent. They did not know to look for that. I didn't know to look for
There
that.
you go.
And I started with non-paying tenants that I did.
There you go.
Yeah,
Exactly.
got wrecked. Thank you, Adam.
Thank you.
Vitaly, what's the best piece of real estate advice you've been given?
One thing that helped me out to be a successful real estate investor is I try always to learn from people's mistakes and learn from mine and try to not make those mistakes on the next ones.
Absolutely. Real estate is a team sport, and at the end of the day, if you think you can do it by yourself, I can tell you, you're absolutely wrong, because you need amazing real estate agents, amazing contractors to help you execute, and simultaneously, you need to be able to disposition the asset or keep it if you want to keep it as a long-term rental. So that's where you need lenders to have your back and best interest at heart. So at the end of the day, build a team that's got your back.
100%. And that is why we love having Israel on our team. Thanks, Israel.
Thank you.
I love this pizza. It's why I'm here.
So what other ones have you had to make sure I don't repeat?
Do your best to buy it vacant. And I cried a little bit, remembering that I did that.
Yeah. I think one piece of advice I got early on was to just get started. That was important and helpful for me for two reasons. One, I was able to take advantage of a lot of appreciation buying my first house when I was 21. And two, because I didn't have any money when I bought my first house at 21, I learned how to do everything. So I learned how to work on the house, I learned how to maintain the house, and because of that, now that I hire contractors, I know what to look for.
I think I got stuck at, you bought your first house at 21. How did you do that?
So I did do an owner-occupied house hack mortgage, and then I got a parent to co-sign and help me out.
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah.
What has really been impactful for me is learning to not wait to buy real estate, but to buy real estate and wait.
I think early on, the best piece of advice I got was the best time to buy a house was yesterday. You're always going to look back and be like, I should have bought last year, or I should have bought 6 months ago, or rates should have been this. But by the time you miss out on that appreciation and value, it's too late. So just put your foot in and buy right away.
You know, I think one of the most important things is location. Location. I hear it from everybody, especially folks who've been in real estate for a while. And the reason why it's so important is because the value that you get out of being in a good location is everything, right? If you're in nearby really good schools, grocery stores, just the convenience of being in a good location is tremendous value, especially long-term on the actual value of the properties.
A piece of advice that stuck with me is take action. You can't sit by the sidelines. There's never, the perfect deal is never gonna come around. You're gonna be sitting forever waiting for the perfect thing. So you kind of have to be okay with the best thing that's been presented to you in whatever time, right? Like the time frame that you're trying to make something happen.
Ignore the haters. If you're getting into real estate investing and house hacking, everyone who hasn't done it is going to tell you it's a terrible idea. They all have some nightmare story. My advice, ignore those people. They're well-intentioned, but look for the people who have done it, who have lived it. Those are the ones you should be looking for advice from.